is all about efficiency. So I'm not being very efficient this morning, so let's talk about energy efficiency, because then we'll maybe get somewhere. Back in May, we met to examine opportunities to advance renewable energy and energy efficiency here in the United States. And today we're going to take that just a step further, look at the efforts to increase efficiency internationally and what best practices we can potentially utilize here at home. Efficiency is a key ingredient to good energy policy. As we work to make energy more affordable, I think the first place we should look is to ensure that we're using energy in the best and the most efficient way. By reducing energy use, we reduce energy costs, which matters to every family and business. We can improve reliability through technologies that reduce load when demand is high, lessening the likelihood of brownouts or blackouts. Efficiency, of course, can also play a major role in reducing greenhouse gas emissions by reducing energy consumptions. So whether we're talking about impacting the lives of low-income and rural communities or ways to address the impacts of climate change, energy efficiency is a big piece of that puzzle. I'm pleased this morning that we have Dr. Brian Motherway, who is the head of energy efficiency at the International Energy Agency, who's joining us this morning. IEA has placed an increased focus on efficiency. I was pleased to be asked to be an honorary member of their new Global Commission for Urgent Action on Energy Efficiency, and that's something that I thank you for this opportunity, but again, to focus on not only what we're doing, but best practices globally. We all know that efficiency presents an amazing opportunity, but really, it's an opportunity, we know that, but how do you turn it into a reality? There are many international efforts that are underway to share policies and best practices for advancing clean energy and expanding research and development into innovative technologies. So hopefully we'll hear a little bit more this morning about the 3% Club. This is a coalition of countries and businesses that are committed to increasing global energy efficiency by 3% annually. Here at home, energy efficiency remains one of the easiest steps that we can take, and its benefits can be significant. The Alliance to Save Energy reports that 25 million American households have reduced or foregone medical or food purchases to pay energy bills. And households earning less than 200% of the federal poverty level spend on average 16.3% of their income on energy costs. As we were looking at our background memo for committee members, in the very first sentence in our briefing memo is, here in the United States, energy efficiency measures have helped reduce energy use by 50% relative to what it would have been had the 1980s energy use pattern continued, saving each American an average of $2,500 per year on their energy bills. That's significant. Even small changes in using energy more efficiently can make a big difference. I like to cite some of the things that we see in my state. A little community called Yakutat, which is in the northern end of the southeast panhandle. Population of between 500 and 800 people, depending on the fishing season. But the elementary school there made a change out to more efficient lighting. Doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but they're able to save about $70,000 a year, which for them in that community translates to a teacher's salary. And so you look at what the benefit is, and then the payback already to that community has already been completed. So lots of good examples out there. We've got a lot to discuss this morning, so I just want to briefly introduce our panel of expert witnesses as I wrap up. I mentioned Dr. Motherway, so again, thank you for traveling across the Atlantic to join us here this morning. We're also joined by Dr. Daniel Brissett, who is the Executive Director of the Environmental and Energy Study Initiative. Ms. Jennifer Lakey is the Global Director for Energy at the World Resource Institute, and Mr. Scott Tu, who is the Executive Director of the Center for Energy Efficiency and Sustainability at Ingersoll Rand. So we'll have good conversation this morning as we talk about how we advance energy efficiency here in this country and globally. And with that, I turn to my friend and my colleague, Senator Manchin.